Hi teacher, so today for my first bimester project, I'm going to tell you the story that happens when I was like 10 years old. So yeah, first this happens when I was in school. So as you may know, in most of the schools of Mexico, they do like these little festivals when they like to put kids to dance and do like their performance. So in my school and in most of the schools, you are used to do like a revolution type of dance because revolution is a dance that looks pretty and is simple to teach. So yeah, and the girls, we have to act like we were some kind of Adelitas or Marietas, things like that. And that was fine. The thing that was wrong for us was the fact that we have to dance with a guy. And you know, when you're like 10 years old, the worst thing that can happen to you is that have to have contact with the opposite gender. I mean, it was like awful for us. So a lot of us want to avoid the dance. We even start to cry. I mean, we didn't cry, but you know, some girls or boys decide not to dance because they didn't want to do the performance or they didn't like the dance partner. And there was this girl. This girl was also like me tall. So me and her, all of our life in primary school, we always been choose like the tall girls. So we had to dance with the tall guys. And there was this tall guy in my classroom that he was fine. He was cool. We used to laugh a lot. And the only problem with him, for other people, was that he was fat and tall. So this girl didn't want to dance with him because she claimed that he smelled bad, he wasn't clean enough. So she asked the teacher for not to dance with him because she always had to dance with him because she was as tall as him. But she didn't ask that like in a polite way. She starts screaming. She starts screaming in front of all of the classroom things like, I don't want to dance with him, he smells bad, he's awful, he's ugly, he's fat. And I mean, she screamed all of those things in front of the kid. I mean, I hope that he has found the way to forgive her for all of the pain that she caused him by that time. And she didn't deserve that forgiveness because that was literally awful. I remember his face when she said that things. I would have been crying if someone said that to me. But I don't know. I never asked him. So the teacher decided to, take her to another dance partner and he put the kid with me. And I mean, I wanted to dance with him because, he was great. He was a great guy. He was my friend. But at the same time, I'm not a saint. I didn't want to dance with him because I believe that people was going to start to make these little comments about me dancing with him, these bullying things. And I didn't want to put myself in this little situation when I had to, defend myself from other people comments. So I didn't know what to do, and I got in this little morality problem when I want to dance with him. I didn't want to break his little 10 years old heart, but at the same time, I didn't want to be me, the one who has to be exposed to all of these comments of the people. So I know that things were bad, so I told to my parents how I was feeling, but I didn't tell them in a direct way. I put in the table, the comment like something, under the table. And my parents started doing some little sassy comments like, oh my god, you don't want to dance with him because he's fat, because he smells bad. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not like that. But of course that I was like that. So I decided to blow all of these bad things that were happening in my mind, and I decided to dance with him because the dance was already built, all the choreography was complete, and I want to do the things right. So, well, I didn't want to become this awful person who doesn't dance with this kid for a thing like that. So yeah, the day of the dance, finally we did a great performance, and the girl that was the one who screamed at this guy all of these awful things. She danced very bad because her dance partner was awful at dancing. But yeah, that was what happened, and yeah, that was my project.